Hello everyone, welcome to another reaction of RE0. I am Subo and I hope you're having a wonderful day. In the last episode, Subaru was alive, survived the first attack of the Beast, but it turns out that after getting bit a bunch of times by all these Beasts, of course he got more courses, and that is a big problem because all these courses are too complicated to eliminate for Betty, so now he's fucked. The good thing though is that Beast use this course to feed, so they apply to you, and after a bunch of time passes, it activates and drains all your mana and transfers to them. So if you kill them before that, you're good. The course disappears because the mana doesn't have anywhere to go, so it stays in your body. So now we are in this forest trying to hunt all the Beasts. REM went alone before because Subaru saved her, and it could have been her in this situation thanks to Subaru, so she went alone without telling anyone. And as strong as she is in this Oni form, she is not super strong, so still in trouble. Now Ram and Subaru are trying to help her. Subaru had this brilliant idea of telling Ram, he can time travel, attempt to do that, and activating his course and increasing the smell of the yellow switch, so acting like a magnet for the Beast, and all of them came to him. But the problem is that Rem in the Oni form is not conscious, so he's trying to attack all of them. We also learned about demons, a bit of world building. It turns out that demons actually have two horns, but when twins are born, they have one horn each, making them weaker than a normal Oni, than a normal demon, sorry. And yeah, apparently Ram has no horn, she's hornless as she said, and yeah, the reason why they are not living with the demons is because, of course, also demons tend to kill the twins because they are weaker, so I don't know why they allow these two to live, but yeah, the reason why they leave the village is because, probably they were going to kill Ram, because imagine if they kill demons with one horn, a hornless demon is useless to them, so probably they have to leave because of that. She feels guilty about that because, the weight of the responsibility now lies on Rem. So they made this plan. Apparently, if you attack her horn, she loses this form, right? It's like the weak point. So yeah, I think Subaru managed to do that with his sword. I hope that's the case. The episode ended there in that cliffhanger, so I am curious to see what is going to happen now. Good things. That's what I hope. But yeah, without further ado, let's go with the reaction, shall we? Red Moon, that is ominous. Oh, interesting, we are getting more info on the backstory. Wow, that's how a two-horned demon looks like. Oh, that's interesting, they're very powerful. They're extremely powerful for babies, with supposedly one horn makes you weaker. And it's interesting that Rem is the one protecting Ram. She used to be the strongest, apparently. Yeah, I'm very intrigued about this, because if they were so powerful and so useful, like she's literally making it rain, so out of a river. Oh, I see. If she had two horns, imagine how it'd be. Like it probably sees as your sister took part of your power. You could be much more if you didn't have your sister, kinda deal. That is very messed up. Very messed up. And she's probably strong, but not as strong. She's strongish. Oh my god, that is so cute. Is that why she's so strong with the mace? Like, did she train her body instead of her magic, maybe? Right, that is why she's so strong in all these other aspects, and Ram isn't, because she didn't have to worry about that. And after losing her horn, she was not as capable of the other one. I was not expecting this episode, to be honest, and I like it actually. Boomer. You know, the demons are not as good like I was expecting them to be. Like, I was expecting it to be constantly in this rage state, right? Like REM gets when she's in that state. But yeah, now that I remember, they said like she wasn't able to control it. Like, still very fucked up tradition that they get fucking killed the twins. Like, I mean, chill. You don't seem to be like a warrior nation or something like that. Why is she hallucinating this? I see, people don't actually think that. It's her the one that is thinking that, which is worst. Because when you are the one getting in your head and your own mind is you know, working against you, that is the worst. Because you can ignore people, but you cannot ignore your own mind. I'm not lowering my guard yet. I know this is gonna get sad at some point. Yep. Who did that? Was it? Maybe. Don't seem like it. Oh no, never mind. It was the Ku Klux Klan apparently. By the way, Jesus Christ. Oh, I see. Alright, it wasn't like I don't know. I assume that she had been taking her horn off because she did something wrong and her own tribe did it, but no, it was in battle actually. I mean, to be fair, she wasn't protecting you, like, it's not your fault, she was just protecting the villagers, you know, it was an attack. Yeah. Who is this? Yeah, I guess that feeds more into her mind because, you know, it's one horn. Maybe she had been born with two, she would have lost one horn, and, you know, she can, you know, enter in that endless loop of blaming herself. Well, she came back to her senses, alright. Also, it's at night already. He had half a day to live, so... It's a little bit like Subaru was, right? When he was trying to overdo himself all alone to make a good impression. Like, she's kind of the same in a way, right? Right, I didn't connect those points, but yeah. Like, I knew she was doing this to save him, but because he saved her, but I didn't connect the points with her past, you know, like it being the same situation. Like, you can run them up, but how are you going to kill them? Oh, it did ended up getting very big. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Didn't expecting him to be so fucking big. Jesus Christ. He did alright. The bulk of fruit, alright. Don't lower your... What are you doing? Getting all confident though, all of a sudden. No. Roswell is here. Alright, okay. Good to see you, man. Well, kind of. You know, I'm glad that he helped them, but I kinda would prefer if it was all them, you know? Because it feels like a little bit like a Deus Ex Machina, you know? Whew. Listen, what I am going to say is going to sound very weird, but until he dies again and we see where his next respawn point is, I am not lowering my guard. I am hoping that it has extended a bit more now. Oh, she was holding his hand like the other times. Okay. Don't think of it like that, come on. Yeah, she thinks like that, but like... Makes sense, don't get me wrong, but I wish she didn't think like that.
姉様だったらって死ぬほどラムを持ち上げて自分をこき下ろしてっけど、別にレムのポジションにラムがいても状況プラスしてたと思えねえぜ。角があるとかないとか、多分そんなこと気にしてんのレムの方だけだぜ。ラムにはないもんがレムにある。それ認めてこうぜ。お前がいなきゃ俺は今頃きっと犬にかじられておだぶつだ。お前がいたおかげで助かりました。姉様だけじゃなくて。
Yeah, you should see the value in your own person, not constantly compare yourself to others, right? It's not good for your self-esteem. Like, it doesn't matter how much you try, if you don't learn to value yourself, it's pointless. All that effort is just turns into kinda running away from the problem, really. 角がないラムの角の代わりをレムがやればいいんだよ。二人で仲良く鬼ってやつをやったらいいじゃん。来年の話をすると鬼が笑うっつんだよ。だからさ、笑えよレム。しけた面してないで笑え。笑いながら未来の話をしよう。お前がこれまで後ろ向いてたもったいない分を今後は前を向いてお話ししようぜ。とりあえずは明日のことからでも。があるからできる明日の話だよ。どうだ？レムはとっても弱いです。ですからきっと寄りかかってしまいますよ。いいんじゃん。Yeah, man, what's wrong with leaning on other people? You can't be perfect.
悪くて空気読めねえ。けどそこら辺は周りにフォローを期待しながら他力本願で生きてっからさ。お互いに寄りかかって進めばいいよ。笑いながら肩組んで明日って未来の話をしよう。俺鬼と笑いながら来年の話をすんの夢だったんだよ。鬼がかってますね。だろ。
Oh, come on. That felt really nice. Very short, but very nice. Oh, wait. Alright, so someone was behind that, yeah. Yeah, now that he mentions that, yeah, that there is a lot of suspicious things going around this place.
生意気言うようになっちゃって一晩構ってあげられなかったからね。
申し訳ありません。お願いします。
かなりマナーを消費したね。星々の加護あれ。苦労をかけるけど、ラムもレムもよろしく頼むよ。
Is he trying to regrow to heal the horn?
この旅の王戦、何としても勝ち抜かないといけない。竜を殺す。その日のために。
Oh, okay.
それにしても、スバルって
That's a lot.
あれからまだ4日しか経ってないんだから。
俺だって別に好きで怪我してるんだ。
Yeah, only 4 days, right?
ただ世の中がちょっと俺に厳しめっていうか。
また助けられちゃったわね。何かお礼をしないと。
そっか。じゃあお言葉に甘えよう。俺とデートしようぜ、エミリアタン。
デート？
Hey, you managed to come back to this. Nice.
同じものを食べて同じことをして同じ思い出を共有するってこと。
そんなことでいいの？
そんなことがいいのさ。
For you it might be simple, but for some of us, it's a lot.
わかった。スバルとデートしてあげる。
それでこそ EMF。あ、EMF ってのはエミリアタンマジフェアリーの略ね。
That was a very heartwarming and nice episode, very a roller coaster of emotions for sure, but very cute overall, very pleasing for the soul. Love to learn more about the world, you know, how things work, how different village works, and you know, different species or like races, with you know, all these things of the demons. Yeah, very weird tradition of just killing babies because they are born differently, but I guess, yeah, if it could be like a genetical thing, right? It could be transmitted to their children or something like that. It could be like a superstition or actual biology for this world. Still very messed up, no matter which explanation it has. I love to see this development of secondary characters, you know, Ram and Rem and their relationship. I love that idea of her thinking, well, I don't love it, but I think it's interesting writing of her blaming herself and thinking, hey, if I wasn't born, my sister, who is already super powerful, could be incredibly powerful. It seems that they were in war. Maybe like if she was strong enough, she could have ended the war or something like that. It probably put a lot of pressure on her, especially because she wasn't strong as her. Maybe if they were equal, this problem it wouldn't affect her mind so much, but it clearly did. And you know, her losing her horn even more, not only because she lost her horn protecting her, she was protecting the village, but you know, she was protecting her, but also because maybe if you think it, like if she had 2 horns and lose one, she would still have one and could be powerful, right? But I'm glad that she learned to value her own person and was able to see her own virtues as a person, as an individual. Because, you know, comparing herself to her sister is not healthy no matter what, because no matter how much work she puts into it, it never will be enough to you know, change the past and get rid of the problem that it was mostly in her head, because her sister loves her the most and she also loves her sister the most, so there wasn't really never that big of a problem. I love that Subaru used that spell, Shamak, was it? Like, I don't know if that is supposed to, the spell is supposed to work, or if that happens every time, because I thought that he had failed at learning the spell, right? And that black cloud of smoke, it was like the failed spell, right? But maybe that is how it's supposed to work. I thought that it was the spell that Pug used, when, you know, you become blind and can't hear and can't see, right? I mean, it ended up working for him in one way or another. He blinded himself, but also blinded the Mavis. I would have preferred that he had defeated the Mavis, even if it was a bit unrealistic, because Roswell appearing and killing all of them sure makes sense, and probably Subaru wouldn't been able to kill all of the Mavis, but I still would have preferred that he would have handled that, because it felt like a bit of a Deus Ex Machina, Roswell just appearing out of nowhere and finish them all the Mavis. But anyway, I'm happy with the development of things and how things are better now. Seems to be nice, interesting that he managed to come back with this date with Emilia that he achieved in previous loops. And yeah, it seems that things are getting crazy around here because of the throne right now. That Roswell mentioned is, yes, Elsa is a killer, a very well trained killer, trying to get this insignia. You know, you have someone breaks one of the barriers and maybe start attacking the area, and I remember that in previous episode it was said that in the village of this region the responsibility always falls into the Lord, right, which I think is Roswell. So you know, if this village was devastated by the Mavis, it was Roswell's responsibility probably. So yeah, now that I mentioned that, everything starts making sense. But hey, I think that is going to be it for today. Remember to leave a like if you enjoyed the video and to subscribe so you don't miss any future ones. I've been so hey, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.